Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So I'm back for the second video of this semester for ELC 590. For this second segment, I would like to tell you how me, as the second child of the family, going to be the Kickstarter of the family. So my parents, they actually came from a really poor family, especially my mom. They will live in a small hut and they didn't have the money to buy food, and my dad actually came from a normal family. For back then, they only live in a small, not small, but a normal hut, which is very convenient for a normal person to live in. But he didn't have the luxury. So actually, my parents, they are not academically intelligent. They didn't have the academic skills, so they only graduated as a SPM candidate. And my dad actually did have a decent job, which is the manager of the from the Proton branch in Seremban. And my mom, she quitted her job when my brother was born in 1995. So my mom decided to take care of him and her upcoming children, which they have planned, I think so, because I was born 2 years later. My life was actually normal, and I didn't actually realize that my parents are actually kind of struggling to improve our life, our family life. And my dad, even though he didn't have the academic skills, but he had the skills and the passion to his job that he got. So here are the upcoming points for how am I going to be the Kickstarter of the family. Okay, for the first point is realization. Me as a children back then didn't actually realize the problems, the financial problems that my family is actually facing, the struggles they had. I didn't actually realize, so I took it for granted. Back then at school, I didn't really study that hard. I didn't do my homeworks. I didn't actually, I didn't actually study very hard to strive to get good grades, because I thought that my parents might have the money to send me to schools, to good universities. So yeah, I failed in the three important exams, which is the PSR, the PMR, and SPM. But in time, actually in high school, I did realize a bit that my parents are actually having a financial problem. But still, I took it for granted because I am lazy. And for UPSR, I got 3 A's and 2 B's. For PMR, I got 3 A's, 4 B, and 1 C. And for SPM, I got 2 A's, 5 B, and 1 C, 1 D. So I took it for granted, really. So I started to realize that I really need to be the Kickstarter of the family when I got offered, and I got lucky to be a student of architecture in UITM. So that is where it all started. Okay everyone, now here comes the second point. My motivation got really high when there's one really frustrating thing happened to our family. Okay, the story begins like this. My brother, he is 2 years older than me, and he actually got offered to study in University Malaysia Pahang in Kuantan to study chemical engineering. So he got distracted, he played a lot, and his grades were really bad, and he quitted his course. So yeah, it's really frustrating. My parents let out a lot of money to support his studies, and his he actually took PTPTN, and yeah, you know, we have to pay when we work, when we graduated. So yeah, it's a waste of money actually. But Alhamdulillah, now he's studying at KPM Ciras for taking TESOL. He's really good. He's good in languages. He have passion. So I think there's you know, Allah have a better plan for us. Yeah. So yeah. Now I'm taking my degrees and he's taking his diplomas, and he started a month late than me. So that that makes me the Kickstarter of the family. And yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of hard, and my parents have to support both of us for our financials, and my sisters and my smallest brother is currently 6 years old. So I'm planning to support my family, to help him, to help them, for my brothers and sister financial. So that's the second point. Okay, now finally here comes the third point. The third point is actually about repaying them. Yeah. Okay, they actually raised me from an infant and to this grown kid. So I'm planning to repay them. So how am I going to repay them? I'm going to help them support my brothers financial, and my sister is currently 18 and she's going to the university soon. But I think my parents are still gonna support them because I won't be graduating until, I don't know, until I'm 22, the earliest. And yeah, if I don't repeat any semesters, because we don't know, right? We don't know if anything might happen. So yeah, my second sister, she's currently going to be in Form 1, and I think I might have the time, and I might be working when she's going to university one day. So that is where I start going to support them and going to, yeah, lend them some pocket monies perhaps to, you know, to support my parents. And my youngest brother, he's currently 6 years old, and yeah, when he's going to university, inshallah, my brother, my sister, they all are working on that time. So by that time, his financial problems won't be that hard, and alhamdulillah for that, inshallah. So yeah, that is the third point, which is to support my family or to repay my parents.
I, Haikal Arif bin Azhar, promise that I will repay my parents by hook or by crook.
Okay, as you all just seen all my points, now here comes the conclusion. Okay, how it actually relates to the movie Laskar Pelangi. Okay, the children in Muhammadiyah school came from a really poor family, and the Muhammadiyah school still want to accept them as their students. And finally, they succeeded in their education. Excellent, very excellent. And how it relates to me, that I came from a poor family, and I, you know, I didn't fail in SPM, but I got a really bad result. But UITM still want to accept me because they seen me, they saw what I can do, saw my potential during the interview, and they still willing to accept me with a really low fee. And the third fact about the movie, which they succeeded very excellent in their studies. I haven't reached that yet, but one day I will accomplish that fact. So that's all from me. don't forget to like, comment, and probably subscribe. You can really comment harsh things or everything, I don't mind. So thank you for watching.